sources have told us that Canadian Tire let the companies running the bidding process know that they are placing a bid on the intellectual property. It's still unclear to us what exact pieces of the intellectual property that Canadian Tire wants, but Hudson's Bay has a lot of it. They have things like the stripes, which people know and are really keen on buying. They have things like the Gluckstein brand. There's a few other House and Homes brands, and they have Zellers. So it's possible that Canadian Tire wants any or all of those. The bidding process is generally a pretty private process. What is happening now is I'm sure companies are deciding whether or not they will actually publicly disclose whether or not they've made a bid. There's a few that have come forward and have let the public know that they are going to be seeking things that Hudson's Bay owns. One of them is a Toronto investment management company called Urbana. They've been telling people that they're making a bid for the intellectual property. They have told me that they don't want the stores because they don't have experience running stores. The other item that they want is Hudson's Bay's charter, which is available through a separate art auction that the company is going to be running with an art gallery. They tell me that their plan is to probably donate the charter if they're able to buy it to an archival institute or a museum. It's possible that it might not be one bidder who wins. It's possible that there will be several bidders because some people might want stores, some people might want specific IP or specific assets. A few players might emerge with things that Hudson's Bay owned. So the big deadline that is coming up next is today, when companies have to say whether or not they are interested in bidding on Hudson's Bay's leases. We know so far that there are 18 people or companies that early on expressed an interest in up to 65 of the company's leases. Now they need to decide whether or not they're actually going to put in a formal bid, which they would need to, put money behind that bid. It would need to be a lot more like binding and solid. And so they're rushing towards that deadline today. And we should probably get a sense in the coming hours or days how many people have stuck with their interest and are making a bid.